Know the origin and insertion of the rhomboid and middle trapezius? Together, these muscles cover the entire thoracic spine area. I mean the rhomboid plus the middle and lower trapezius collectively span all thoracic spinous processes, using heavier weight with control during the eccentric phase, both sides of these muscles. The rhomboid and middle trapezius muscles control this weight. When moving forward, it's like pulling the spinous processes backward, straightening the thoracic curve. Doesn't that mean the spinous processes are being pushed inward and forward? So, the heavier the weight you use, the greater the force pulling the spinous processes outward. This is essentially a distal fixation. All your manual adjustment techniques, when you press down from above, are pushing them forward. If you want to pull them out, you'd have to let the head hang off the edge of the bed. But if the head is off the bed, there's no force pushing from inside. Your hand can't get in, and you can't pull them out like that. However, if you use these machines properly, once the weight is heavy and I press down, when you push in, at this point the rhomboid and middle trapezius muscles become your helpers. They pull your spinous processes backward, so the sunken thoracic curve is restored. When you do segmental downward rolling, there's no force pulling outward, it's just the weight of your body. But with this method, all the muscle groups become my helpers, and it's especially targeted. That's why you need to understand every single muscle. By knowing the origin and insertion points, I can very precisely realign the bones during training. Even if you have osteoporosis, it's not a problem, because I'm not directly pressing on your bones. That's why, after I finish training, the alignment of the joints can improve. So you need to find what's holding it down and pushing it forward, and you'll feel a strong stretching sensation here. Exactly. So I'm using the middle trapezius and rhomboid muscles to help pull out the sunken chest. Once it's pulled out, the heart is relieved of pressure, because the heart was being squeezed in the middle like a sandwich. Look at you. When you move forward, your chest is still sunken in. That's not right. Yes, push forward, push, push, push. Yes, that's it. Come down first and watch it again. Take another look at how to do it. After opening up to the back, press it down. Then push forward, push, push, push. The entire area between the shoulder blades is pushed out and the middle part pops out completely, just like a turtle shell. After pressing down with your hand, push forward and you're done. This way, my thoracic spine becomes more and more flexible. Watch. The flexibility of my upper thoracic spine will keep improving. Let me tell you, when your upper thoracic spine becomes less and less flexible, whether you're doing seated rows or barbell rows, you end up pulling with your erector spinae. That's why your erector spinae gets very developed, but your upper back remains narrow. For most people, it's because their upper thoracic spine is stuck and stiff, and your diaphragm is below, so your posterior mediastinum and your entire thoracic cage get compressed and flattened by your training. So the key point here is not to go backward. The key point is to press it forward, to push it forward. Yes, that's right. Now you finally got it.